I'm aware we're running out of time in this term in the Dáil, but the seriousness of what has happened in relation to violence against women and the findings in or the outcome of Natasha's case, I think we have to find time to debate it. Tomorrow we've 6.5 hours dedicated in the afternoon to various bills. Tomorrow also, luckily for him, more than luckily for us, but the justice in the case will be retired. So the restraint that you quoted earlier on should be lifted from you, because it's very frustrating in this House not to be able to deal with issues and outcomes in the courts as serious as this one. And they are extraordinarily serious, and it is not the first time that this justice was involved in a similar occasion, nor will it be the last time that many justices will be involved. And I'm aware the Council is obliged to shout at me, but I am looking for a debate on the issue, and the constraints will be lifted by tomorrow when the individual is retired.
You're out of order.
Taoiseach.
I often feel the business committee is what seems to be one of the most important things around here. So, look, thanks very much to members who've raised a number of issues. Look, Deputy Batchik, thank you for raising the very serious issue in relation to gender-based violence. And I do fully understand and comprehend that women are exhausted, fed up, angry, and frustrated. I think your suggestion in relation to the issue of suspended sentencing has real merit. I think trying to find a vehicle to consider how best to explore that is likely to be the role of the Judicial Council in sentencing guidelines, but perhaps myself and the Minister could reflect and engage with you in relation to that as well. Deputy Murphy, I was excuse me, sorry, I too was horrified by the Primetime Investigates programme in relation to horses, and I've no difficulty with a debate being scheduled. I don't think it was flagged at the Business Committee this week, but we're happy to try and arrange that. Deputy Smith, I do need to be very careful here, because the point I was making in relation to legal processes was not in relation to any individual judge. It was in relation to a section I quoted from the legislation which talks about the role of the DPP and the time period that elapses, and that's certainly not a constraint that is in any way, shape or form linked to a judge's retirement or otherwise. Deputy McGrath, look, on the Migration Pact, I'm not sure you'll ever be satisfied with how we decide to take this forward, but we did take a decision last week to give more time again to it this week. We gave a commitment as a government that every member of the Dáil who wished to speak on the Migration Pact would, of course, be provided with that there wouldn't be a guillotine in that regard. We provided additional time for that to happen. I think that's today. And then we hope to bring that matter to a vote in the Dáil tomorrow. Deputy McLaughlin, thank you for raising that logical and fair question. We're hoping to have that vote tomorrow. We'll work out the time with you, but probably after lunch. I should say, Ken Corlow, a former colleague of many people in this House, Deputy Bernard Allen, a person who served with great distinction for 30 years, served my party with distinction, served the people of Cork with distinction, and the people of Ireland, passed away. And obviously there'll be a number of people, including myself, who wish to attend that funeral tomorrow. But I'd hope we could have that vote later in the afternoon.
Outcome and all of the implications for violence against women in this country. I think it's imperative that we have this before the summer. Whatever rules are imposed about don't say this, that or the other about judges, we need to have the debate.
I'm happy to be helpful, Cian Corla. What I was very clearly saying was, and I say this not because I don't care, I say it because I care, we cannot have a debate in this House on an individual case where the legal proceedings may not yet have concluded. There's a different matter if this House would like to have a broader debate in relation to gender-based violence, zero tolerance strategy and the likes, and certainly that's something that could be raised at the Business Committee, to which the Government would respond positively.
Thank you very much.